Hey guys, it's your boy Atticus. Good morning, good evening, depending where you're at. I'm back with you for a little Dark Elf versus High Elf. So, yeah, it's been a minute. I know I keep saying that, guys, but I'm in my second week of school, and things have just been really crazy. I'm taking finite math and a bunch of other stuff, and it's just been really crazy. But I've been able to fit in a few games here, and I've had some really good ones, so I'm really excited to show you guys the replay. So this one right here, as you can see, is a Dark Elf versus a High Elf. And for my build, I went something a little unconventional against the High Elves. So for my front line, I brought the Harganeth Executioners to anchor the middle. And these guys, of course, are going to be able to deal with any Sword Masters. They'll shred through White Lions. And, pretty much just be the tip of the spear for the rest of my forces. You can also see that I brought two forces of Sisters of Slaughter, fully chevroned up, and these guys have almost 77 melee defense, so they're gonna, just shred through pretty much anything the High Elves could throw. On each side, I brought the Black Ark Corsairs with handbows, and these guys I've been, experimenting with different races, different roles, just kind of see what matchup they were good in, and I figured they could deal with any archers, Sisters of Avalorn, and maybe even lure away any cavalry that he might have. This is the really cool part about my build, guys. I brought a Dreadlord, the crossbow one, and I took him on the cold one, so he will have the AP ranged and also be able to protect himself up close because of the cold one. Also, this is something you don't see a lot, but I've had like 4 different games trying these guys, and I'm starting to really like them. I brought 2 of the assassins, and you strip them down, and you only take trophy heads, which lowers the melee attack and melee defense of a lord or a hero. These guys also have poison, so they're really good. Over a course of a game, if you have them both shooting at like Lariel or what's the other guy's name? Tychus Tyrion, the mage. People have low armor. These guys will do a lot of damage. They do have stalk, so here in the back, guys, I also brought Shades with dual weapons, and these guys, I thought, once they use their, really good armor-piercing missiles, would be able to go into range and shred through Sisters of Avalorn and, lightly armored troops. Also, I have the Helibroni in the back to protect against any cav, and you can see, guys, I brought the Chill of Sontar, the War Hydra, so yeah, this guy is a lot of fun to play with. He is obviously going to be, the focus of any archers, and you can see my opponent has brought a lot of sisters, so he's not going to stay in the battle very long, but he does regenerate, and best thing is he'll keep them shooting at him, so my other units can get into position. So as for my opponent here, guys, you can see that he brought a very heavy ranged army, consisting of, looks like he brought a Lithanar. Lithanar is really good for his ranged armor piercing. He also has buffs that he gives to surrounding archers, along with the Handmaiden, which also gives buffs. So between both of these guys, this is a really scary ranged component that my opponent has. Also brought a Mage of Life for the healing. So that's his front line. He brought 2 White Lions of Chase. On each side, Swordmasters of Hoef. So a really powerful front line, supported by a lot of ranged. Thing is, he sacrificed not having cavalry by building this. He also has spears here in the back, one of them being Scions of Maphalon. So yeah, guys, that's it. Let's go ahead and start the match here, and we're going to see how the assassins and Chill of Sontar does against this this ranged component of my ranged army my opponent brought. So right now we're just going to go ahead and are we on slow-mo or what's going on here? Oh yeah, we're at regular speed here. So now we're going to start getting into position, guys. You can see my opponent is going to start moving up. And I'll fast forward here if I need to. But there we go. We're going to start moving the army up. So right off the bat, guys, I'm going to see all this ranged here. See that my Shades and my Lord are going to be they're going to be an easy target. So I'm really hoping that he'll take the bait and go for the Chill of Sontar. I'm also hoping that I can get his breath weapon off beforehand. You can see that my hidden units, my assassin has been seen. It's a little bit closer than what you would think, but it's okay. These guys have a lot of melee defense, and they'll be able to live. So right off the bat, you can see my Dreadlord is going to get a good snipe just by one of the bolts of his crossbow, and yeah. I am going to get a breath weapon from the Chill of Sontar here, and yeah, we're going to see the damage here. Yeah, you guys can see he has like 3 different castings of that, and it was a really good spell. I am going to start trying to position my Sisters of Slaughter. I'm going to try to flank around these guys and get into the to the Sisters of Avalorn, and yeah, you're going to see my opponent will try to block them, but at this point, I'm already have them in and doing the damage. You can see over here that my Black Ark Corsairs are going to be hitting these guys in the back with their shields turned. They're not going to be able to deflect that damage, and this is a really good pick for me, guys. You can see that my sisters are in with the Sisters of Avalorn, and these are the full chevrons are just going to melt those guys. Here in the main infantry engagement, you can see with the support of the Shades, we are just, we're giving the range just as good back as he's given to us. But he is, just destroying the Chill of Sontar. It's really unfortunate, but, I kind of expected that to happen. The Spearmen are going to try to get a rear charge onto my Sisters of Slaughter, so I'm going to send the Hillebrony in to try to support those guys. And what I'm trying to do is just, shut down all that range. He's invested so much into it. And you can see my Black Ark Corsairs are getting, some good shots into them as well. I am going to try to break off this force right here, to shut down this unit. And you can see I have, maybe like 15, 20 units fighting these Sisters of Avalorn. As for, getting a little lag there, as for the main engagement, guys, you can see my forces have, we've crushed through the White Lions. My Shades with dual weapons are, just crushing through these Swordmasters and the Hargan Executioners, between this combination, this synergy is working really good. Over here, you can see the Black Ark Corsairs are going to start trying to melt down on that Mage of Life, and I'm using this Assassin, well, I will here in a second, to start focusing these guys. Over here, you can see my other assassin is going to engage Lithanar, and I am going to use the trophy head. I was hoping to maybe catch these guys in there and get a little damage on them. Yeah, but so the assassin is peppering them. I am going to actually path through the Lithanar with my Black Ark Corsairs, and like I said, what I'm trying to do is to shut these guys down. He has several thousand points worth of money invested into just that range, so I can't trade with him. I need to shut that down. And you can see, guys, the synergy between the two assassins, the Harganeth Executioners, the Shades, and support is just melting through his lines. We've already bypassed the security to get into the cookie jar, and yeah, I mean, pretty much right now he is starting to buckle. You see that my Shades, my Dreadlord, the Assassin are all going to start just melting in Lithanar, and just look at that damage, guys. This unit right here is focusing on this Mage of Life, and yeah, this is perfect, guys. We bypassed his strong front line. The units we did have were able to trade effectively since we had that one unit of Shades with him, and the mobility of my sisters and the Black Ark Corsairs just totally disrupted his archering component. And yeah, over here, you can see Lithanar is going to try to retreat, but at this point, yeah, he's about dead. The range between my assassins and my Dreadlord, it's just too much for him. As for the infantry fight here, you can see that the sides of Mathlon are about to break, and once they do, guys, it's going to be, good night for the High Elves. The foul Druchii, or the foul High Elves will fall to the mighty Druchii. And you can see, guys, no matter where he tries to pull away his Sisters of Avalorn, my units are just converging on him. And over here, you can see the Assassin did come in for a melee, and did get a killing blow against a Lithanar. And yeah, so we pretty much got this game in the bag, guys. And I really just wanted to show you the power of the Assassins. You don't really see a lot of them on multiplayer, but they're really good, guys. Don't underestimate them. Up close, they have poison. They have really good armor-piercing damage. They have the trophy heads, and with the support of your Dreadlord, guys, that's a lot of damage coming in. And look how much damage he could take. He's getting hit by like 2 different units here of Sisters of Avalorn. So yeah, pretty much right now, guys, we're just wrapping up the fight here, and yeah, this was no cavalry, just straight, mano a mano, elf on elf, and of course the Druchii with the superior force. So let's go ahead and look at the end-screen breakdown here. And yeah, so we can see right here, guys. Good game to my opponent, by the way. You can see, guys, that the Sisters Slaughters did excellent. I'm always stressing how good the gold chevrons are, guys. Don't underestimate them. And the assassins, I mean, they just focused down the lords. You guys saw the killing potential for them. The Harganeth Executioners in the middle did their job. We broke the front line. The Chill of Sontar, he didn't really pay for himself, but he was supposed to, hate to say it, but he was a bullet sponge, and he did his job. job with the support of the Black Ark Corsairs. And as for my opponent, I really like this build. I've tried it myself. The only thing that I would maybe do different is maybe cut one unit to add maybe one Dragon Prince or one Silver Helm, just one force to ensure that nothing gets into your back line, because half of his money was spent into that range, and if you can't protect it, then your whole force is just going to get wiped out. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to show you this build. It's a lot of fun. It's not something you would really expect to see, but it does work, and this is proof of it. And yeah, maybe give those assassins another another chance, guys, if you haven't. So this is Atticus. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys.